welcome back to Bourbon Barrel Talk. I'm your host, Scott Minton. Today we're back in the Den of Thieves, and we are doing Festivus number dos.
Den of Thieves or Den of
Thieves? Thieves. Well, I was going to say our third episode, but it's not our third episode, and then like everything got completely fucked up in my head. Anyway, so we're at the Den of Thieves. This is episode number 2 of our Bourbon County / beer-aged, barrel-aged states, and barley wines and wheated beers and all kinds of fun stuff. Finished beers. There we go. Let's roll. See, Carl, I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, for once I'm actually on a bourbon, one of the beer episodes.
I know. It's
weird.
I'm glad to have you here.
Oh, yeah, it's great to have you, everybody.
All right. Yep. And the funny thing is, we did one episode already with my buddy Chris, and nobody we didn't introduce him. So, Chris, what's up, man?
I'm great. I'm just happy to drink some beer with you guys. I mean, I know you guys are basically bourbon aficionados, right? But
I wouldn't go that far.
Some of us in this room are.
Some of you. Okay. I know. I know it's not me. I know it's not me. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, it's not that we're bourbon aficionados. We're just bourbon lovers.
Yeah, that's fair.
We like to drink.
That's right.
Yeah.
We enjoy it. We talk about it, and we have a little fun.
Absolutely. So today we're going to enjoy and talk about these beers. So Nick, I think you've got all the notes. So I'm going to let you take over here.
All right. So this one is the first one that we're going to be trying is going to be from 2019. It is one of the wheat wines. It is wheat ale that it was finished in barrels from the Heaven Hill Larceny Wheated Bourbon series. The ABV clocks in at 15.3.
I was about to say, this smells like it's got a little heat coming in.
It looks like a red ale almost.
It does. It kind of reminds you of those... Red Dog might be
Red
one.
Dog might.
What was the other one that's a little bit more prominent that most people knew?
Yeah,
Killian's
Irish
Red. There
Red,
we
that's
go.
right.
Yep. It does kind of have that flavor. The nose is just... The nose smells hot. I'm not going to lie.
No, it smells hot, but you're not getting a lot of notes off the nose. Yeah, I mean, with beers, you're really limited.
You get
to
the sweetness,
nose.
but that's about it.
But yeah, there's a little ethanol coming off that nose.
A little ethanol coming off.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Apparently, my nose is not working that well. I don't smell the ethanol.
For beer, though, I mean, like, I smell alcohol on this. Like, it's
I smell
it's
the
pronounced.
alcohol.
Jared's like, I don't smell nothing.
Jared also drinks Coors Light and everything's Bush.
say.
Mick Ultras.
Yeah.
Mick Ultra.
This motherfucker's drinking like Bush Peach and stuff over here.
Or apple.
Mick Ultra is probably the worst beer in my opinion.
Mick Ultra?
Yeah.
So
have you ever had a natty?
Listen.
Natural Light?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing wrong with Natty Light.
Oh, God.
Nothing wrong with Bush either.
Bad
I
college.
I think Bush Light was my first beer in college, actually.
My problem with Mick Ultra, and it's not really necessarily even a problem, it's just the fact that it became so synonymous with lesbian beer. Like
lesbian beer?
Yes.
What?
Everybody.
That's the first time I've ever heard
so
that.
There's a bunch of people that like used to say like we used to go to a lot of gay bars when I was younger. We'd hang out with people, and I swear, like when Mick Ultra came out, like
imagine that
a lot of the lesbian ladies would drink the Mick Ultras. They're like, oh my god, these are so good. They're less carbs. They're like low calorie. So it was like I guess they were kind of watching their figure. So that's what it kind of became known as in like our cult group of friends.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's more of like a health symbol now. Like
Maybe.
if you drink that, it's not as bad as all the other ones
Right.
now, which I think is
That's
kind of
fair.
interesting.
I will actually tell you the worst beer ever. And
Okay.
I actually had to, because I had to drink it for a beer passport tour. And I kid you not, it is actually a Budweiser item. It is a gluten-free lager.
Yeah,
and it's called Red Bridge.
That's just dumb.
It is one of the nastiest things I've ever drank.
That doesn't even make sense.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I will say though, I do love a good mead.
Yeah, I'm about to say everything else you've ever tried will be taste like
dwarfs
sweets.
In comparison.
Yes,
that is the one beer that I wish we would have found during this whole thing. There's one called Blood Viking, which is a barrel aged mead.
I don't have the Blood Viking. I have a different one, but I have that at my house.
Damn, we missed out. All right, never mind. All right, we're gonna drink this Larceny.
I already drank it.
I was about to say, to me, it's really sweet. I don't get the alcohol content in it.
Oh no, not at all. It does not drink it.
It doesn't drink it.
So it's funny. I got it on the nose, but like on the palate, that's way too smooth.
It's very smooth, very easy drinking. You get the nice little sweetness that comes with it. I'm not getting many, flavors. I might get a little bit of light baking spice. It's almost like a nutmeg kind of creeping in there as an aftertaste.
Yeah. There's a little bit of chocolate there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some.
That is weird. Yeah, it's
More
very, very
nutmeg.
light. Yeah,
More nutmeg.
more
I think,
spice.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More baking spice than anything else for sure.
It's 15.3.
I know that's what I'm saying.
It doesn't
Yeah.
drink that.
It does not
No,
drink
at
anywhere
all.
near that.
This
Not
is
even
a
close.
dangerous one.
This is
Yeah.
one that will get you in trouble for
Oh.
sure.
Yeah, the Bourbon counties have been known to be those very dangerous
Yeah.
beers.
R.I.P. to our
especially
liveries.
All right.
especially if they drink smoothly.
Number
Yeah.
2, we're going to take a trip in the woods. The trip in the woods is Sierra Nevada. Is that right?
That is correct. That's a Sierra Nevada one. It is a barley wine aged in whiskey barrels.
Dude, I love barley wine.
And then it does say there are gingers added. It is specifically it's called Ginger Bigfoot from their series.
Oh my gosh, it smells like a really, really pronounced ginger on the nose. Like
Oh,
that's
yeah, you
that's
get the
about all
ginger.
I can smell.
You get the ginger immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is nothing
So I
else.
love ginger ale and I love ginger beer.
Do you really?
Oh yeah, I love those things.
Oh, well, go ahead and tell them what your favorite ginger beer
Oh,
is.
Bundaberg, by
Yeah,
far.
there you go.
By far, Bundaberg.
Maybe you might have a new one tonight.
So I brought some Bundaberg over today for us to sip on, but it's actually one of their flavor adjacents. It's their blood orange, so it's not actually a ginger ale, so it's a little bit different.
So we-
Smells so earthy.
It does.
So
Anybody
we've
get that?
had that battle before on other podcasts. It's the Verner's versus the Bundaberg.
So this is very floral too on the nose. Like the hops is really coming through. This is the only thing that scares me about this. Does it say how many IBUs this motherfucker is?
Probably not, but I can look it up if you need me to from
I'm
from
looking.
tech
We'll
support.
see if
Okay,
it says.
We have Peanut Gallery tech support going
All right,
on here.
listen, I love it. I love it when the peanut gallery comes in. So
Get to
I
work
don't know.
now.
It does not show the IBUs on here, so we're gonna wait for tech support. The funny thing is, like the more and more I sip on this, it's like a citrus there, like a little light orange.
Oh yeah, so the IBUs are definitely there. I could tell there's a little bit of kind of like a floral citrusy kind of coming into it, and I'm trying to figure out if that ginger is trying to bring down those IBUs from that flavoring versus that kind of floral citrusy that comes into it.
I'm more of a spicy. It tastes
Yeah, it's got
more
a lot of
spicy.
baking spice, yep.
Citrusy to me.
Yeah, spice, citrus. The ginger is actually fairly mellow.
Yeah, I don't. That doesn't hit me when I first
Is there
when I
not
first tasted it.
like the faintest like taste of vanilla on this thing?
Well,
I didn't
Like in
get
the,
that.
in
I
the
just got more-
finish, on the finish.
Finish, yes.
So
I was-
drink, swallow, and then right at the tip of the finish. That sounded bad.
Hi-yo.
Right at the tip of the finish. It tastes like it's got just a touch of that. So, it's 65 IBU, so it's definitely got some hops in it.
Yeah,
That is crazy.
good work. Good work.
so would
on
you like
that.
to hear the tasting notes?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Burnt sugar, orange zest, vanilla,
orange zest. I can see.
and candied ginger.
Candied ginger.
Candied ginger.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I love that Carl can't read.
No,
It makes me feel so good because I'm a horrible reader, but Carl like makes me look smart sometimes.
and I have a college degree. That's the sad part.
Don't let them talk to you that way.
Carl's my boy. Carl is my boy. I love Carl.
I get free alcohol. I don't care.
Yeah, that's
Talk to
fair.
me however
Say whatever you want. Yeah, okay.
Carl's my buddy.
the
I
Wild
love
West.
Carl. Oh, I spilled a little.
But the ginger is just so overpowering on the nose. Of
Yeah,
this.
on the nose, yes. But I was getting that faint citrus too, and then like the floral, the hops started coming through. The more and more I let it aerate and kind
Yeah.
of permeate. All right, number 3, Nick, the fog.
Number 3, fog. Okay, so this is like a really special one. This is basically one of the special variants that back in 2020 that Bourbon County Stout did. It is basically, this was Bourbon County's take on the London Fog tea drink. And so what they wanted to do was they wanted to do kind of like a Earl Grey and black tea mix with going in with a little bit of honey into it. So, and I will say this is actually, for the listeners who've been on the cast before that know Barbara, she doesn't like beers. She advocately hates them, but this is actually one she drank and she enjoyed it.
Well, I was about to say she's a very big tea drinker.
Yes,
so.
she is a very big tea drinker and everything like that, but it is just
Immediately smell the tea.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
about to say.
Oh yeah.
Immediate.
Yeah, the tea is very, very pronounced on the nose, and then the honey is too. Like
Yeah.
there's
It's more
that-
the Earl Grey than the black tea.
Yeah,
Yep.
I would agree.
Yep. Reminds me of that British tea. Like if you're over in England and you order tea, it's
Like
kind
a
of-
breakfast tea or something.
Yeah.
Yep, that's pretty close. Yeah,
With a fig.
Ooh,
My wife drinks.
that's a good
teas. That's
note
reasonable.
on the nose. Yeah, absolutely. It's got that kind of like dark fruit note.
yeah. I was kind of
The funny thing is, I was thinking plum, but fig is right.
yeah. No, it
I get
absolutely
fig
is.
better more.
I was trying to pinpoint that that fruit note, but that was pretty accurate. Good
Yeah.
call.
Thank you.
But then you get a little that barrel aging has a little bit of vanilla, maybe a little bit of sugar / brown sugar, kind of hinting in with it.
Yeah. This is very sweet. I like this a lot.
Very sweet.
The honey comes forward.
Yep. The honey's coming forward. The tea's still coming out.
I don't get really the black tea though.
Nope.
No.
The Earl Grey overpowers the black tea.
Yeah, that much more the Earl Grey.
But it is a very easy sipper coming in at 14.1.
Oh God! between it and the larceny. Oh my God!
Yeah, I'd be drunk in like 2 bottles real quick.
Yeah, you would know it if you drank both of those back to back. You would definitely know it.
Tea time in England would be lit.
Oh, it very would be.
Got
We
him.
just need
Got him.
biscuits.
Got him.
Oh man, yeah, but no, it's very easy drinking. There's not much harshness to it whatsoever. It just
You don't
very
get the
simple.
alcohol flavor out of it.
Oh, number 4. This has got to be the vanilla stout.
Yes, number 4.
Oh, fuck.
I guess that's prominent on the nose.
Whoa!
So
yeah,
we'll go
it's
there.
like Madagascar and vanilla. It's like a really, really pronounced vanilla.
All right, so just for the information, is the 2024 release of the Bourbon County brand Vanilla Rye Stout. So
This is 2024.
Yeah, this
I was
is
about to say that
2024.
what's this finished in? Because it smelled spicy.
yes, so
that
it's
makes
finished
sense.
in rye barrels. So this is a rye imperial stout that was aged in rye whiskey barrels for a year, and then rested on Madagascar vanilla beans.
Dude. Ooh. That there's something about an imperial stout, right? Like for me, like they always are very, very pronounced with like that bold flavor. And then the fact that they took that vanilla and then aged it in rye, like the nose is just mind screwing my head out real hard. So I'm trying to figure out exactly what this thing's going to taste
It's almost like you're having what we're seeing is almost an otherworldly experience.
yeah,
You're
like
having
exoterrus. Like what's
exoteric.
Extraterrestrial.
no, not extraterrestrial.
It's exoteric.
Exoteric.
Exoteric,
Okay,
yeah.
fair. Yeah.
Too big of a word.
Pull out
Like
your
the-
thesaurus.
Yeah, listen, man. I'm a banker. I don't use
Yeah.
big words.
Yeah.
Numbers and periods
That's
and
right.
commas.
That's exactly right. If it
You
doesn't
want
have
how
a
much?
number, I'm
Okay.
good. Yeah, that's very, very crazy. I'm still nose draining this bad boy.
Oh no! Oh man!
The nose is a lot of earthiness with the vanilla.
There's so much creaminess at the very beginning of this that it just kind of coats on the way down. You get that vanilla, and then it's just kind of like a little spice, kind of like
Oh, no,
nudges
that-
in every little.
I'm gonna tell you right now, that is money. That's what that is. That is money.
I chose the right one to sit in on.
This bottle is about to go down. Holy smoke, Johnny! Where's the peanut gallery? I don't think they've tried any of this. We better pour some off for
No,
them
they-
before. Yeah, grab a glass, Carl. Let me pour some off before I start chugging on this because this shit's going down. I'm gonna tell you right now.
It's not going to survive.
Oh, there's none going down at that end of the table. I'm pouring some for Johnny, and then the rest is going in this glass. Here you go, John. That's all you get. Get out of here. Get the fuck away.
I want to see his facial expression whenever he takes his first drink of that.
Very creamy.
I left a little bit if somebody wants a little bit more because this shit's money. Number 1 right here. I'm
Oh, easy.
Yeah.
there's no going back.
John
to
just
anything.
had the O face going on.
This is number 1 for sure. Now it's like who's fighting for second. Wow.
This is a tough one.
Who's fighting for second? Because there's no comparison on one.
I will say, like, 2 and 3 are in question.
2 and 3 are in question. Number
There's
1 is
one's not.
no question. This is a knock it out of the park. This might be the best beer we're going to try during Festivus.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm hoping I'm wrong because this is awful early to get to hit the grand slam right.
Second in.
Yeah.
But this shit, I want you.
But no,
You got quite the pour there.
There's just
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're
I
talking about.
love how much you poured there. That was great.
Listen, I warned you all.
You really loved it.
That's solid.
And so, just because I didn't get around to it, this is clocking at 14 flat.
Shit, that's gonna fuck
Yeah.
people up.
You know what?
All right.
I went back to some of the others.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's not even a race now.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cleanse my palate. I'm gonna go back in and grab 2 and 3.
But no, there's just that. I think the combination of the creaminess, the vanilla, and then just kind of like it's these little hints of rye or the spices just
Sure.
kind of floating in on your palate. is just making this like an insane winner.
See, the problem is with 2 and 3, right? Like, to me, there's kind of one that like I don't like as much as the rest, and it's not that it's bad. It's just the other ones just taste a little better, right? Yeah, it's just a little different. 2 and 3 are the hardest routes to go, and the main reason why is because I'm such a massive barley wine fan, but it's also very, very hoppy.
Yes,
And I'm not a big hops fan.
because it's on the high end for barley wines.
For me, it is. Well, for me,
No,
it's just,
IBUs wise.
yeah, it's definitely high on the IBU side for me. Like, I typically like to get my IBU somewhere around 40 to 45 max, and this one's hitting like 65. So therefore, it's got a little bit more of that hops than I like typically, but it's still like the ginger's coming through. There's some sweetness coming through, but that Kentucky Fog and that Larceny.
Yeah, I know. Right now,
Hard match.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to go between those two. I think every one of those are very individualistic and very good in their own way.
They're good in their own right?
Yeah.
100%.
They're not similar, but they match up fairly well at the same point, though.
Yeah, 100%. So, are we ready? Do we
I'm
think
ready.
we're good?
I'm ready to rank.
All right,
Yeah.
let's go. Chris, if you're ready to go, rock it.
I mean, 4 was the absolute best.
Yeah, the vanilla?
I thought of the 3 or the 4 rather. The 2 I thought was actually the worst. I couldn't remember which one that
That's
was.
the barley one. That's
the barley wine,
That's
the
the heavy
Vanilla
hops.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just wasn't a fan of that for
Really
whatever
ginger.
reason.
Yep. So that's 4 for you.
I
Gotta
would
pick 2 and 3.
Yeah, so I say second's probably number 3. Really like 3 a lot. and
the
then-
Kentucky Fog,
correct. And then
wheat
1.
wine.
Yep. Yep.
All right, Nick.
All right, I'm very close, but I'm going to go vanilla rye, wheat wine, Kentucky Fog, then the ginger Bigfoot.
Man, it's so close.
I mean,
really is.
2 and 3 are interchangeable. I will say that.
The only reason I'm going with you, Nick, is because 15% alcohol by volume, and it drinks like butter. It's
yeah.
so smooth.
right.
It's
it drinks like it's like
Yes.
maybe about 7.
Yes, it drinks in that 7 to 8 range for sure. Like, I mean, it's got a pop to it, but it's only because you feel the pop. It's not because you taste it. Like,
Yes.
it's definitely a different pour. Carl?
I'm with you and Nick.
All right, good deal. So, I mean, it's fairly unanimous, but I mean,
Just me, I'm the outlier
it's
here.
not that it's not
not
not even that
far.
you're-
Well, we got 1 and 4 we all agree on.
yeah, I mean, that's the thing.
correct.
1 and 4 we agreed on,
But,
but that
2 and 3 are just so...
yeah. Do you prefer tea or do you prefer wheat? I mean, it's really what it boils down to. And in your
Yeah.
situation, you just kind of like that tea flavor,
Yeah,
which is
I
fine,
do.
right? Like,
I do.
it
I
is
really
perfectly
like the
okay.
tea flavor,
I do
but
too.
I like the fact that this is a 15% that doesn't drink like a 15.
And that was kind of my selling point, right? It is super smooth. It's super sweet. It's very approachable. Like, this is a beer that I think you could give to 85% of the population, and they would drink it, and they'd be like, "Oh my god, that's really good." And then,
Oh, yeah.
and then 5 minutes later or 20 minutes after they drink, they'd be like, "God damn, what did I just drink?" Because I'm feeling it. Like, and I think that to me is why I appreciate number 1 so much. That Larceny barrel proof is just crazy. Like, it's got so much like meow to it. So
Absolutely.
all right. Well, I think that's our episode of Bourbon Barrel Talk. If you want to find us, you can find us on Facebook, the Instagram, or the X. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. That way, whenever those things hit the market at Sunday at 6 a.m., you'll get it ASAP. This is Scott, Carl, Nick, and Chris signing off from the Den of Thieves. Peace.
See ya.
Prost.
See ya.